Alrighty. Good lord. I had some technical difficulties this morning. Um, Turns out I don't know what I'm doing. I had planned to fix it where I didn't have to turn around and get things, but with the technical difficulties, I had to sit down in front of my computer, and so all that changed. So maybe next stream I will um do it that way. But this time I'm just gonna do it the old fashioned turn around and get something way. So I have put in the description all the details about how to purchase these items, and today I'm really excited to bring you something kind of sort of new. Now I've had tote bags in my lineup for a while, but these particular tote bags are customizable, meaning you can specify, what kind of theme and what kind of colors that you want. So, without further ado, I am going to show you these tote bags because I'm really proud of them. This one obviously is for a little girl. These tote bags measure, this one is 17 by 21 inches. That's the final. They have handles, of course, and they have a recessed zipper, um, so you can close them. And then, of course, the front, where the name is a pocket. I use printable fabric. I find a free design off the internet and try to match the design with the actual fabric that I'm using. So in this case, I found some really cute flannel fabric with these cute little owls. This little girl's too. Um, so this would be perfect for a 2 year old. These make great diaper bags, but I originally started making these tote bags because, I wanted to do away with my wrapping paper. So I started sewing all of my grandchildren a tote bag, and instead of putting, your typical Christmas um, tag on there, because I used to color them the little wooden ones, and every year I would spend hours coloring these little wooden ornaments and use the wooden ornaments. Well, after a while, you start giving them the same wooden ornament, and so I thought this would be a really cool alternative. So again, these will be up on my Etsy shop hopefully by the end of the day. This is just one example, and this one is one of my favorites. I really liked the little owls. It was so cute. Um, but I do have others of, it just depends on, like this one, I sewed, this one I tried to make a little bigger, and it didn't turn out as perfect as I wanted to, but I have matched, this is a teddy bear, and I couldn't find teddy bear fabric, so I found something that I thought would match the colors in the teddy bear. And again, this pocket, it's pretty deep. These hold a lot of toys, believe it or not. I sewed this particular one bigger for for my nephew Jackson, because I usually end up getting him something big and it wouldn't fit in the smaller basket or the smaller bags. And that's how these bigger bags came about. So I do have some flexibility, but like I said, these are completely customizable. Like, for instance, this one's been used. This one's the one I gave my grandson last year, and he likes. I put the skateboards on his, but he likes video games, so that's Super Mario Brothers fabric. And these bags are $30 a piece, and they're gonna sell for $30 a piece. They should be up on Etsy by the end of the day. I have to take pictures of these as examples on for how you can customize the bags. And like I said, I'm really proud of these bags. I work hard on them. It takes me about an hour, hour and a half to sew them. Um, and that depends on how much prep I did beforehand, and is the fabric all ironed, etc., etc. So, or if I get interrupted. um, but anyway, those are the bags, and so like I said, they'll be up on Etsy by the end of the day, and they're $30. So those are not going to have a number. You can go out to Etsy and order one, and once you order one, I will reach out to you through Etsy and get particulars on what kind of design you're looking for in the customized tote bag. Um, if you want Christmas fabric, I can find some Christmas fabric. If you would rather have, sooner or later, my grandkids are going to have too many tote bags, so I'm gonna start sewing one. Um, that they can use at my house, and after the holidays and they take everything home and empty it out, they can bring me the bag back so it can be reused every year, and instead of sewing them a new one every single year, because these bags last a long time. They're very durable, they're machine washable. So anyway, those are all the benefits to these bags, and as you can see, I'm really excited about them. um, because we need to make positive changes for the environment, and that's one of the ways we can do it, is just trying to eliminate some of the paper products that we use. So anyway, speaking of something positive for the universe, or for the planet, um, I still have my daughter's mossed frames. She makes these from recycled frames that she gets at the thrift store. Um, you will never be able to tell that these were thrift items because they are absolutely beautiful. So the first item up in this is number 92. Number 92. And this one is $15. Let me move my hand out of the way so you can see this better. It is this absolutely beautiful. This one sits on top of is a desktop frame. So there's that one. Again, that one's number 92, and it's $15. Alrighty. This one's number 40. It's number 40, and it is also a desktop frame. This one is also $15. Just absolutely beautiful. So now this one is a mirror that hangs on the wall. The number is 63. Whoops, upside down, 63. This one's 63. I mean, the camera just does not do them justice. They're just absolutely gorgeous. She makes a lot of the little mushrooms and stuff that she puts on there from clay. So she does a lot of these, and then she paints them herself. So these are handmade items. Again, they are made from thrift store finds, but they are repurposed and given new life in this really gorgeous art form that she is so good at. And this one's my favorite piece. It is something that you would hang on the wall. It is a wall hanging like the mirror. The number on this one is 85. It's 85. So now we're going to talk about a couple of pieces that I don't normally feature in these live sales. I really started selling these on my other channel, Life with Lisa T, when it was my Pagan Pathworks. However, I'm really trying to expand my offerings at Greywolf to cover a lot of different, oh, a lot of different variety. And besides just my jewelry. So the first thing I have is, it is a white sage bundle. The number on this is 136. It is a white, or a pretty significant white sage bundle. When I have two of these, and when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not gonna reorder them, just because there is a bit of controversy surrounding the white sage, and there's a lot of conversation lately about cultural appropriation as well. So once these are gone, they are gone. There's two of them. I have two of them, and again, and they are $7.15. That one is number 136. The second thing that I don't normally feature is also in, again, this is 110. The number on this one is going to be 110. It's not something that I'm going to continue to offer. I have this last one left, and once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to reorder it. It is a smudge kit. It comes with a little white sage bundle. There is a significant block of Palo Santo in there, a feather, and an abalone shell. And this is a sage kit. And I do have out on my Life with Lisa T channel, I do have a instruction kit on an instruction video on how to smudge. But again, there's a lot of controversy surrounding smudging itself, and especially the white sage and the Palo Santo, regarding cultural appropriation. So once these are gone, they are gone. This is the one. I have one left. Those I will not be able to put on Etsy because they're not something I handmade myself. They're something I purchased from a supplier. So, the company that I got them from is Kiops International. Now, on their advertising, they do advertise that the white sage that's in these bundles was responsibly harvested. And, I try to trust them, but, just saying. But once those are gone, they are gone. I'm not going to order anymore. So that's it on the non-jewelry side of things. Because I had got such a rough start and I had such a problem getting this live sale up today, I probably won't go through all of my jewelry that I have out, just because it's been a challenge. The other thing I wanted to talk about today is my my son has been making some cute little drawings from me, and I also have some coming from my granddaughter. Now my plan with these drawings is to put them on some stickers, and put the stickers out on my booth. I plan to go to First Monday in September. So I wanted to have some extra fun stuff in my booth that didn't cost a lot, that people can like I said, I'm trying to add variety to what I offer. And so when I create these stickers, I probably will offer them on Etsy, even though I am not an artist. But I can tell you, I will share the profits from those with the artists, and one of them happens to be my son, and the other one is my granddaughter. So I look forward to being able to share those with you pretty soon. So let's get started on some jewelry fun. And first thing up, Alright, had to hijack that thing, sorry. Alright, so these are the cutest little elephants ever. The let's see. I can't really see them very well. So maybe it was not a good idea to feature white elephants in this kind of light. So there they are. That's so much better. They are so cute. There is so much detail in these little white elephants. These are acrylic beads. There's a combination. The elephants are acrylic, but everything else is glass. And they got the little tassels on the bottom. They are so cute. The number on this is going to be 28. 28 for the little white elephants. These are one of my favorite creations. I found these were like a group of stuff. They come in a bundle, and they were so cute. They were one of my favorite. So I would wear these if I could get my ears to stop closing up. And okay, looky here, it's number 112. These are 112. These earrings are I wish that my camera would show more of the details. Let me turn this light off. See if that eliminates some of the glare, so you could see the gorgeous details in these. These are bead weaving earrings that I did, and unfortunately that doesn't really help. I'm gonna turn that back on, and maybe turn this one off. And no, I have such a terrible camera. I hope to fix that pretty soon. But there you go. There's those. Alright. This one's gonna be number 101. 101 for this one. And most of these are gonna be, I don't make very many post-bound earrings, but these are so cute. Let me see if I can get them to display a little better. Nope. The camera just doesn't like that black. Alright, let's try this. See if, oh, there we go. That's a little better, but it doesn't, the camera just does not like close-ups. It looks blurry on my screen. So, anyway, the number on this one is 101. 101. Alrighty, there's number 107. The number on these that you cannot see is 107. Number 107. These are my favorite boho earrings. They are so cute. These are a combination. Now these I got in a grab bag of vintage jewelry, and I repurposed them for the center of these really cute boho earrings. I just love those. These I had I redid them several times. They were an experiment that turned out very beautiful, and I wish that camera would focus better on close-ups. All right, these are number 22, and these are some simple pearls. They are glass pearls. They are not real pearls. They are $10. This is number 22. Oops, 22. 22 for the simple pearls. Okay, so now we're going to switch over to a necklace. This is number 47. And this is bead weaving. It's a 6-pointed star. I like stars. I've made a lot of them with stars, but it has a beaded chain that matches the colors in the star. It has a lobster clasp. This one is they're 18 inches long. It's number 47 in case I didn't tell you that already. It is $22.13. This is made with glass beads. I really went on a star thing, so this one is number 82. It's also 18. I think this one might be 16 inches because it's really a short necklace. But it is beaded to match the little this one is more of a mandala. Although it's really hard to tell with this camera being the way it is. So, anyway, this one's $15.43, and it's number 82. Oh, that irritates the crap out of me, that camera just will not focus. This one is one of the more expensive pieces in my collection. It's $73.40, and that's because it's made with genuine lapis lazuli 8mm beads and 4mm moonstone beads. So this is made with some gemstone beads. It's got a sterling silver hook and eye clasp and a stainless steel pendant with a white bone insert that's a moon. Two moon faces, and unfortunately you're not going to be able to see that very well. It's number 64. But there are moon faces in there. It's just really hard to see. It's a piece of carved bone. And then all of that gorgeous lapis lazuli and moonstone. Again, this one is $73.43. It is not double-sided. The back side is clear. But it has this neat kind of Celtic knot style details on the outside of the pendant. Number 4 is another traditional bead weaving necklace. It's this green cross, and I have these are all glass beads in here, and glass pearls. This one is 18 inches long. It is $23.03. Just really, I mean, some of these are my favorite pieces that I've created throughout my career as a jewelry maker. Um, so, my new designs, I really trying very hard. I mean, I realized you could probably get something similar at one of the big box stores. However, this is going to be better made and it's going to last longer, even though it's costume jewelry. I take a lot of pride in my work. They are 100% guaranteed, so if they break, um, I will, you can return it and I'll give you your money back. Um, but I don't imagine that they'll break anytime soon. Like, so, so I know there's a $5 company out there that sells all of their jewelry for $5, but this is much better quality than that, um, and you're getting what you pay for. So the last piece I'm going to show this morning, before I close off here, is this beautiful gold and red pendant. This one is $27.87. This is a combination of glass and metal. And oh my goodness, if I could just get, there we go. Um, this one is also 18 inches. Let me back up so you can see. And this one has, unlike a lot of my other pieces, this one has a magnetic clasp. Makes it for easy on, easy off. There you go. Just, I mean, I made this one around Christmas time, so it would be perfect to wear to a Christmas party if there was one, that you had to go to. So, or it makes good everyday office wear, and I don't think I gave you the number on that one, and it's 58. The number is 58. It's $27.87. So, if you've made it this far in the video, I thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate your time and attention, and I hope you have the very best of days, and thank you so much for watching.